Okay, guys, I'm here for my review of Episode 3 of Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel entitled Tough Love. We open up on the Galaxy Dome with Madame Odious and her monster of the week, Spyclops. Odious his mission for Spyclops has this thing of there's a song that Odious has that she's magically that is a spell, and if a ranger sings it, then the ranger turns evil, but they must sing the entire song. Okay, so really, if the ranger only sung part of it, they wouldn't turn evil. So you later see a magician named Jesse playing Levi's songs, and Victor and Monty see this, and Victor wants to, starts hitting on Jesse. And he does this actually, ironically, really funny quick change segment to try to figure out what kind of guy she likes, but ultimately it doesn't work. And then Levi just comes walking down the street and starts singing with Jesse because it's one of his songs she's singing and all that. And then some Basher bots attack the Rangers, and Levi gets Jesse to safety while the other Rangers do Instamorph and fight the Basher bots, despite the fact that generally grunts do not require morphing. And Jesse fights off one lone Basher bot. Levi goes to help the other Rangers, and then Jesse transforms into Spyclops, as if we didn't already know that, because that's what Nick put on for the trailer of the episode. I didn't see that clip, but it wasn't hard to figure out. It wasn't like it was hard to figure out at all. So then Jesse starts changing Levi, has him change his look and all that, tells him to sing this song, which is not in his style, which Levi brings up. And she tells him that change is the spice of life, which no one really has ever heard, but so Levi goes to the other Rangers, shows the song about it, asks them to come see him and Jesse sing it, and Preston notices that it's all gibberish, but he does remember he has seen part of that song before. Levi takes this the wrong way, storms off, and says that they don't need, because the Rangers are trying to say, well, this isn't your style and all that. Is it really you? And he repeats the change is the spice of life thing. So Levi goes, and then Jesse is, pushing the song on. Levi starts singing it and all that, but the rest of the audience doesn't see that. They don't like what they're hearing because it's not Levi Weston. And Preston's realized that song will turn whoever sings it all the way evil. Because it's apparently in his spell book, the one that he had to memorize to be able to reverse an invisibility spell. And he said it's a spell, basically it's a spell that to reverse you have to say backwards. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So Levi sings the entire song, turns evil as the Rangers get there, and he immediately wants their power stars. Whereas Jesse is turned into Spyclops. Levi rips up the song in about 8 pieces, although you wouldn't know it later. And then Calvin goes to get the pieces so Preston can say the spell backwards, which will snap Levi out of his funk, out of his spell. While Levi is fighting Brody, Calvin arrives with the other pieces, which are only 5, despite the fact that it was 8, I believe, that it got torn into. And Preston uses his magic wand to bring him back. He reads the spell backwards, and Levi is restored to normal. Spyclops then goes into the air and all that, but the Rangers destroy her with a tornado attack that Brody uses that Levi made. But she gets gigantified, and the Rangers summon their Megazords. The Ninja Steel Megazord and the Bull Rider Megazord forms the, these Megazords formations get thrown together sometimes. It's hard to actually tell one from the other. But they use the blaster they use the Megazord's finishing move, which is a blaster that controls a saber, which doesn't really make much sense in the scheme of things. And it destroys Cyclops, and, the Rangers win. And at the school the next day, Levi apologizes and all that, and, yeah. And Victor and Monty wrap up their stupid plot that somehow Monty made a cologne to make Victor smell like a cowboy, which, technically, that anybody made it out of doesn't really work, because it's a bunch of stuff you find in deserts and a cowboy boot. And basically, Victor smelled bad and had flies buzzing around him. That is what it is. It's Victor and Monty. Their comic relief isn't much comic relief, because Bulk and Skull, they're not. As far as the rest of the episode, it was better than last week's episode. I'll say that much. It was better than last week's. In fact, the idea of Levi being evil, I actually thought is how they should have actually introduced him last season for Ninja Steel itself. Because generally when Power Rangers introduces an evil Power Ranger, those tend to work better than when they don't introduce than when the Ranger is not evil. Or you don't know what they want to do. See Green if Evil, or even the original Magnet Defender saga, where you didn't really know what the Magnet Defender was, whose side he really was on, other than he really didn't like Scorpina, or whatever the villain of Lost Galaxy's name is, Scorpius? Yeah, it was Scorpius. Because of that, but he didn't really want to help the Rangers either until Mike started coming over him. Those kind of things work, and it was nice that would have been a better thing than what they did with the whole Robot Aiden 2-episode plot. Because Evil Levi could have been carried over for a couple episodes into near the finale, and it could have worked. So that was a much better episode than last week. It probably is the best episode of the 3, because at least the moral of the day wasn't there as much. It was there, but it wasn't there as much as it generally is. So, yeah. That's my review of episode 3 of Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel. If you like the video, like button is down there, subscribe button is down there. This will be in the Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel playlist, where you can see all my episode reviews, and thank you for watching. Bye.